So I was playing LEGO Harry Potter years 1 to 4 over Christmas with my girlfriend, and I was getting distracted. We were trying to get through the main game as quickly as possible, but something kept stealing my attention constantly. It was him. Well, not just him. I've played this game many times by now, and yet this was the first time where I started to notice all these strange little details, specifically the portraits that adorn the different areas and levels. I had so many questions running through my head, like, why do they look so ugly? Who drew these? Why do they look so ugly? So today, I wanted to do a quick casual video exploring and analyzing some of these paintings and portraits. I will admit, this video was somewhat inspired by my goat, Annie Austin. I'm sure you've seen his content around. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd ever be taking time out of my day to talk about these weird fuckers. What am I doing wrong with my life? Why have I ended up this way? These are all questions I will be answering by the end of the video, so stay tuned. We're starting it off in DIAGON Alley, the main hub of the game. Taking a look above us, we see loads and loads of unique artworks, but all of them seem to be quite bare-bones sketches. Nothing that seems fully complete. We've got what appears to be Sans Undertale at the Last Supper here, joined by some of his wizard friends. I guess this finally confirms that he was in fact able to travel through different realities and multiverses. This is the only channel on YouTube that solves game-related mysteries so casually. You don't really need a MatPat. You have me. We have some more pretty generic drawings, the type of thing you'd expect to see in this game. Dragons, wizards. The one on the left there looks to be a Dementor maybe, I'm not sure. And one thing I really did find fascinating is if there's any story behind these drawings. I couldn't find a single result online that even mentions this topic, which goes to show that maybe I am autistic. I don't know. If we run up the stairs to the second floor of the Leaky Cauldron, we can find a few more details. We've got this crudely dark drawing of a wizard about to get mauled by a plant here. Tom is a real piece of work for decorating his establishment with something so horrific. Who would have known? It's the ones you least expect, huh?
Moo Kai tonight!
Going inside the little cinema room, I found another Last Supper-ass drawing. The really trippy thing is that these sketches that were done over a decade ago look super AI generated. Now, I'm not accusing the devs of time travel, although it is a possibility. I just find it crazy how my perception of art has been altered by AI, which tends to have these weird artifacts a lot of the time. Finally entering DIAGON Alley, I decided to check out Madame Malkin's robes, and I am surprised by how much detail they put into each location. From what I remember, these two paintings of the models are not used anywhere else in the game. It's really quite admirable how much effort they put into setting each scene. Other than the clothes shop, I couldn't find any other portraits to report back on, so I figured now's a good time to check out Hogwarts. Now that we're finally in the castle, we start to see a lot more fully developed art. Curiously, this big painting actually has some text on it, again, which looks very AI generated, but I promise I'll stop with the slander. I couldn't make out what it says. There's a possibility it's a reference to a wizard, or it could just be some random scribbles made to look like they mean something. I'm digging into this way too deep. I keep forgetting that the developers probably never meant for anyone to analyze their portraits. This portrait of the goblin really stood out to me for several reasons, mainly because this seems to be the one that is reused the most throughout the castle, or that's how it felt anyway. The other reason is that it got me thinking. I don't remember the books or movies ever having any paintings of goblins in the castle, but they probably were there at some point. It's also given me the idea to scan the scenes when I watch the movies next time. Oh boy, we've got some big ones to look at here. This painting of the old guy in the bottom right is actually what inspired me to make this video. This was the first time that I paused on my way to the next level and started thinking, this looks so uncanny. You get what I mean, right? He doesn't look like a Lego minifig, but he also doesn't look like a real person. It's this really creepy art style. It's like when people make those edits of what Homer Simpson would look like in real life. Except this is what Legos would look like if they were human. That guy in the top right also has an interesting appearance to him. That hairstyle that he's got, that's what I'm trying to achieve in life. Dude has got it all figured out, man. Then in the class lobby, we've got this fella, who I think looks even stranger underneath the graffiti. I'll have to see if I can find any footage of that, but I remember this guy looking alien. I like to think of myself as a fairly non-judgmental person, but this guy is the scum of the earth. He is disgusting. That's it for this video. Can you even call this a video? I don't know exactly what this is. It feels like I was possessed by a demon for these past few minutes. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I hope you guys hated watching this video as much as I did making it. Like and subscribe if you did so, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.